People would just
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin base up, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on. Tino!
What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good, Tino? What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? I'm gonna wait for D coming in 1 second. As soon as we get D on the screen, we're gonna get started. He coming right now. We about to get started, but yeah, we got a couple things to talk about today. We just got a few articles, nothing too major. We just wanted to hop on here, just because we didn't hop on yesterday. You feel me? But we're gonna talk about some DeFi. So U.S. Treasury's DeFi ID plan is like putting cameras in every living room. So I gotta see what that's about. We're gonna talk about that. We got the XRP ETF. So amended filings pile in as approval anticipation grows. So we're gonna talk about the ETF approvals with XRP. And then we got another article saying that Trump's family's World Liberty Financial token finally launches on Ethereum. So we're also going to talk about that. And then we have Interpol arrests 1,200 people, seizes over $100 million in crypto busts across multiple African countries. What? So yeah, we gotta talk about that. So we got some interesting articles to go over. Shout out to D because D found these articles. Y'all today he called me and I was like, nigga, I don't see shit going on.
Nah, it's always something going on.
Yeah, always, yeah. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna talk about that today. So I'll actually start off with that last article that I just pointed out. Let me see. Let's actually do. Yeah, you want to talk about that Interpol?
Yeah,
I'm saying that right. Yeah, Interpol. Let's start off with that article. Let's talk about this real quick. I want to see what this is about.
Because we always talking about like them, them frauds and
the scammers and shit.
Yeah, the scammers. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And it's not just to point out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we talked about like certain African countries like. I know you always be saying like the Nigerians and stuff like that. Well,
especially here in DC, and y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Anybody that's lived here, know. Boy, they be scamming. I'm talking about they had scamming to a T at one point so bad, gang, that I was like feeling bad for everybody that was getting scammed. I was like companies. I'm like, damn, yo, like insane. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what they talking about with this right here. This is crazy.
All right, family. So authorities across Africa arrested more than 1,200 suspects and seized nearly $100 million in sweeping cybercrime operation that dismantled online fraud networks and illegal crypto mining operations. Interpol announced, this was a couple days ago. So the 3-month crackdown, known as Operation Serengeti 2.0, targeted nearly 88,000 victims across 18 African nations in collaboration with the UK. So they're not playing around. They're not messing around, fam. Investigators uncovered 11,432 malicious infrastructures tied to ransomware, business email compromise schemes, and online investment fraud. Fam, they're not playing, fam. You're going down. They're going to find you, right? I'm not saying everybody, but they're going to find a lot of people. They're not letting up. So this is what they talk about the major seizures and arrests. So in Angola, police shut down 25 crypto mining centers operated by 60 Chinese nationals who were illegally validating blockchain transactions. Authorities also confiscated 45 illicit power stations used to fuel the operation, as well as mining and IT equipment valued at more than $37 million. So, yeah, this ain't nothing to sneeze at, family. Officials said the seized power assets will be redirected to bolster the electricity supply in vulnerable areas. So they basically seized it and they're just going to use it for whatever they want to use it for. Meanwhile, Zambian authorities dismantled one of the region's largest online investment fraud fraud schemes where scammers persuaded more than 65,000 people to invest in crypto platforms with promises of high returns. Damn, fam. There you go. Losses were estimated at $300 million. Police arrested 15 suspects, seized forged documents, and shut down bank accounts tied to the scheme. In a separate raid, of officers and immigration officials disrupted a human tea ring. You know what I'm talking about. Human tea ring, and confiscated 372 counterfeit passports. Damn. Meanwhile, in I don't even know how to pronounce this country, but it's another African nation. Investigators dismantled a transnational inheritance scam traced back to Germany. Victims were tricked into paying upfront fees to claim fabricated estates. Authorities arrested the lead suspect and seized cash, electronics, vehicles, and jewelry, estimated at $1.6 million. They are not messing around. Interpol is not fucking around, fam. They
cracking down. They cracking down crazy.
Yeah. So the crackdown followed months of intelligence sharing between Interpol and private sector partners who provided data on suspicious domains, IP addresses, and command and control services. I don't know. Somebody must be snitching, fam. Because I'm like,
they must have got somebody, and they in there telling it all. It's multiple. It can't just be one person, because this takedown is crazy.
It's wild. So ahead of the operation, officers underwent training workshops on crypto tracking, open source intelligence, and ransomware analysis. Interpol officers said that the operation reflects a growing global push to tackle cybercrime through coordinated enforcement and prevention. A new partnership between the International Cyber Offender Prevention Network, involving 36 countries, aims to identify threats before they escalate into criminal activity. Funded by the UK's Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, the effort brought together operational partners including Group IB, Casper Sky, Trend Micro, TRM Labs, and Fortinet. Authorities also said that the investigations are underway, particularly into the international financial and criminal networks behind the frauds and schemes. They're not messing around, fam. Somebody's definitely on the inside.
It's like Preston said. Somebody definitely on the inside. Definitely agree with that. So somebody was working against them, and they thought they was working with them, and they telling everything they know.
They telling it all, fam.
Yeah, they telling it all. So I'm glad they cracking down on it. Because this is where we at with it. This is why it's like, find another gig, gang. Find another finesse. I know some of y'all prefer the finesse than a gig, and I 1000%. I'm with. That's the crazy part. I don't have a problem. I don't judge nobody. Me and D both have the same mentality on this. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? If you could do this and not get caught, cool. Do what you gotta do to take care of your family, because I 1000% agree about working a 9 to 5 and not wanting to do that. I 1000% agree. But at the same time, you got to move smart. You can't be out here scamming, and then when they come pick your ass up, you looking retarded. I'm sorry, dumb. They're gonna take down TikTok. Sorry. But this is the crackdown is here, is all I'm saying. So now it's like, whatever projects y'all was working on, business ideas, whatever that may be, content creation, whether you want to start streaming, if this how you've been surviving year after year, it's time for you to go ahead and take them ideas, or streaming, content creation, whatever it is you want to do. It's time to take that serious, because the crackdown only gets worse from here, y'all. It only gets worse from here. If they think this is something, and this crazy, D, because $100 million crypto bust, watch the next one gonna be $1 billion. It's probably gonna be $5. They're gonna do another bust for about probably 500 mil, or maybe a little under that, and then the next one gonna be $1 billion. And y'all really gonna see that these people serious. They about to make some serious money just from seizing crypto, just from cracking down.
Because they know it's gonna appreciate, fam. It's just gonna keep appreciating.
That shows how long they've been watching y'all do it. That's my whole point too, D. But for them to $100 million, this had to be years and years of investigations and just watching them do it. So that just shows you, like, they probably don't let these niggas rock out the last 7, 8, 9 years. Niggas Yeah, and built this shit against them like $100 million. Yeah, they definitely been watching, and they watching now. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of scammers, like a lot of y'all gonna get picked up. Like some of y'all can stop right now, but they already been watching you. They already been watching you. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? Maybe stopping may get you picked up faster, cause they like, oh shit. All right, go get them. they ain't hit a bank in about 2 months. Let's go ahead and go pick them up. It's been too long. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
yeah, the season. So that explains why they said, yeah, we're gonna fund stuff. We're gonna start season crypto. Okay, yeah, they actually gonna make some serious money from doing crackdowns of crypto busts. They're gonna make some serious ass bread from that shit. So don't sleep on that method that they putting out there. If I thought it was weak too, till I seen the crackdowns and seeing how much money they claim they getting from these crackdowns. And if this is true, damn. And it's probably more money to come.
Just like homie said, that let us know that crypto isn't a scam. Like people said years back. People still saying crypto is a scam. People still be coming on the live saying, y'all still talking about crypto in 2025 and all this shit.
Yeah, somebody in my comments hit me with that.
Why are they taking it then? Why are these companies why are these countries, Interpol, getting involved? Because Interpol
I just left the store. Why the BP got the Bitcoin machine posted up in there? You feel me? Like,
but it's a scam though. It's a scam though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's all good, y'all. If you ain't scamming, you good. If you scamming, God bless you. Wish you the best. But yeah, we got another article about the Trump family. So it says Trump family's World Liberty Financial token finally launches on Ethereum. I didn't know that had launched this weekend. I totally missed that. But I also was trying to dial back just for my mental. Sometimes the shit take a toll. Niggas be having I try not to look at my phone on the weekends unless it's necessary. But yeah, I didn't know that launched this weekend. So yeah, we'll get into that. So we got World Liberty Financial, the native token of Donald Trump's native project. World Liberty Financial has finally launched on the Ethereum mainnet. This launch comes following months of waiting as the project seeks to build an entire ecosystem, also comprising the USD1 stablecoin. That's what Trump's doing there, or his family, sons, whatever. World Liberty Financial has outlined details for its upcoming token unlock. This will reward early supporters while introducing a governance-driven approach for future releases. Early supporters who purchase the World Liberty Financial, or how do you want to pronounce this? WLFI?
Oh, WLFI. Yep.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna just say World Liberty Financial. That take too long. In the what is this? 0.015 and 0.05 rounds will receive an immediate 20% unlock of that allocation. This initial release is designed to reward the project's earliest backers. The remaining 80% of tokens will be subject to a community governance vote, allowing holders to decide the unlocking schedule. Some market analysts also believe that World Liberty Financial will be among the top 10 cryptocurrencies upon launch. That's a big analysis.
That is big. That is big.
So
that is
top
big. 10? Yeah. I mean, top 10. That's
they could do it. You know what? I forgot. Trump made a coin go to $70, $80 overnight.
I mean, yeah. and now that he's been investing in Ethereum. Shout out to our homie. We were just talking about Ethereum and these DeFi pools and stuff like that. Ethereum is like went up to his all-time high, damn near close to it or whatever. And
they ain't trying to let it hit that 5 though, gang. They ain't trying to let it hit that 5. They ain't trying to let it hit that 5.
They like trying to hit that. Yeah. Like it went right there. It went right there.
They let it go to 48 and some change and be like, all right, dial back. They ain't trying to let it hit it. But yeah, let me see what else they talking about in here. So it says earlier this week, top crypto. Oh wait, hold on. It says during the initial token unlock, founders, team members, advisors, and partners will not participate. What? It says, moreover, World Liberty Financial will soon list on decentralized exchanges. Ooh, so they're getting in DeFi and major centralized exchanges. Specific partner announcements are expected in the coming days. Where you buy this token at? Where is it at? Why?
Go on Coin Market Cap and see where it's at.
Let's see where we can get this token, and why. And the people that got it early, how they get it early? Where they get it at?
You know, they knew who was who. What is it? What is it? What's the ticker?
WI. Hold on. Sorry. World Liberty Financial. Is that it? Hold on, y'all. This is some Lambo junk. Hold on.
The ticker is WLFI.
WLFI. I'm about to yell at these kids, so y'all already know what time it is. WLFI.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Okay, they went downstairs.
It's up 44% in a day.
Okay, where does it say to get that? It says
Pancake Swap.
Pancake Swap. Okay, so Pancake Swap. So, okay, that's where you get it from, y'all. Pancake Swap. I hate when I gotta do shit on there. So that means I gotta buy some Ethereum, swap it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all, that's what you're gonna have. If you're looking into this, is not financial advice. We just reading an article. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out here. I don't know shit. D don't know shit.
Nope.
I'm just putting it out here. We just reading the article. I'm just showing and telling. I don't know what's gonna happen with this coin. But it is World Liberty Financial's token. It is Trump's. This is financial institution. So remember that. Do your own homework. Do your own research. Make your own financial decisions. Be an adult. If shit go left, don't blame me or D. Take accountability. Okay. Because a lot of y'all getting investments and y'all lose some money and y'all want to blame somebody. Blame yourself. I didn't hit the buy button. You did.
Blame me.
I'm telling you. So yeah, it's pretty cheap. Y'all can see it right here on the screen. So yeah, I actually want to buy this because it's cheap. I hate that I gotta go through Ethereum. That's why I'm like, damn, it's only Pancake, so I ain't no other way to get it. We'll see it at.
Somebody said Mexi, but you know.
We'll see it at. Look. Do your own research. Grown-ups only around here. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What's the crypto? Is WLFI. It's the World Liberty Financial token. It launched this weekend and it's mad cheap. It's 002 right now. It has 2 zeros in front of it. And according to this article that they know most people are not paying attention to, let's go back to the article here. If you want to see the screen, go to YouTube. Early supporters. So I saw who are the early supporters? How were they able to purchase so early?
Oh, it's on base. It's on base.
We'll see it at. See it in here. See it. We need to get the we need to get this. I'm gonna send you the money. See it.
She in here?
I know she in here. I just seen her. It's on Uphold. It's on Uphold for real?
No, is it on? You know, he's asking, is it?
Is it on Uphold? I'm sorry, I was reading fast.
I don't think so.
Sid must have been in and out. She must be. I'm gonna assume Sid is saving somebody's life, so I'm gonna give her a pass. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get it because I wanna. The Pacific Partner announcements is what got me. And it's Trump's token. We saw what the Trump coin did, so this is where I'm not saying it's going to $70, but clearly this motherfucker know how to make a token go up, and I will be taking profit as fast as hell, as fast as I possibly can. I'm on a meeting. Oh, okay, my bad. I told y'all she might have been saving somebody's life. So she in a meeting talking about saving people's life. Okay, gotcha. And we got to use ETH to get. Yeah, we got to use Ethereum. But Pacific Partner announcements are expected in the coming days. Earlier this week, the top crypto exchange Coinbase listed the USD1 stablecoin, which is tied to the World Liberty Financial Project. So this is similar to RLUSD and XRP. That's what it's given. It's given, like, you know what I'm saying? That the World Liberty Financial Project benefits from the USD1 stablecoin.
Man,
that's what it sounds like. I could be wrong. No, maybe I'm misinterpreting. Like I told y'all, I'm not a tech junkie, so I could be misinterpreting that. But Yeah, that's how they make it seem in this article.
And people will look at this and be like, see, he's just scamming us. He's scamming everybody. See, they'll look at that.
Yeah. Let me see. It's already $1. You talking about the USD one? Because that's a stable coin. That's supposed to be $1. Yeah, that's a stable coin. You ain't trying to invest in no stable coin.
I'm talking about World Liberty Financial.
Yeah. WLFI token. So this is the claiming process. So they have a claiming process. I'm not gonna read all that, but yeah, I'll probably be if it's on base. I'll probably be looking to get that because I'll get it if it's on base. For sure. Yeah, I'm not trying to. If I can avoid pancake swap, I would. I'm just not. I'm not fucking with buying Ethereum. Fees, gang, fees.
Right.
Yeah, so that's just something to look into. Remember, you're an adult. Do your own homework. Do your own research. This ain't financial advice. I don't know nothing. For all I know, the coin could go to zero. So don't say I ain't say that too. Make sure that's on record. It could go to zero. All right. So it's actually below zero already, but it could flatline. Is what I'm saying. Let's get into this XRP ETF thing. I didn't realize you had found that until I got on here. So yeah, you want to go ahead and get into this one, this XRP ETF?
Yep. So XRP ETF amended file pile in as approval anticipation grows. So let's see what they're talking about. So a fresh round of filings for the XRP ETF has been submitted to the United States SEC. This happened as Ripple Labs and the SEC closed a long-running legal battle over XRP. The new submissions have been added to fuel expectations that approval for the funds could come before the end of October. There again, October.
Hold on, read that again, D. I'm sorry, I was looking at the comments. I thought I saw something else. Say it again.
Happened? I said the new submissions have been added to the fuel of expectations that approval for the funds could come before the end of October.
Before the end of October, huh?
Yep. What is it? August? It's August 24th. So you're talking about in the next month or two.
This month pretty much over after this week, y'all. So yeah, okay, interesting. Let's keep going.
So 7 asset managers updated their registration statements on August 23rd. This list includes Canary Capital, CoinShares, Franklin Templeton, 21 Shares, Wisdom Tree, Grayscale, and Bitwise. And shout out to my dude Zoe. He sent me a picture from Wisdom Tree, and now Wisdom Tree is doing on-chain transactions right now. So all of them filed an amended S1 documents, a move that caught the attention of industry watchers because of the timing. Nate Garassi, the president of ETF Store, noted that it was unusual to see so many users move together. It's so unusual to see all these guys move together. Wow. He described the clustering as a strong sign for the outlook of the XRP ETF approvals. Wonder why all of them moved at the same time, right? He said on Twitter that the S1 amendments rolling in today on spot XRP ETFs.
D.
He named, what's up?
They all moving together.
Yeah.
Supply shop.
Oh, okay. Well,
if Kurt come in here, I'm gonna text him. If Kurt come in here, I'm gonna have him go in on y'all about this supply shop. But go ahead.
Canary, CoinShares, Franklin, 21 Shares, Wisdom Tree, and Bitwise so far. Highly notable to see them clusters like this. Very good sign, in my opinion. The filings were submitted only hours after the Second Circuit Court of the Appeals approved the joint stipulation of the dismissal in the case between Ripple Labs and SEC. An earlier update, CoinSpeaker reported that the SEC confirmed a joint dismissal appeal with Ripple for the resolution of their long-running case. Notably, this ruling formally ends the dispute and cleared the way for Ripple to move forward without a straddle of the lawsuit. Analysts believe that the outcome marked an important factor in the rush of updated applications. And analysts with Bloomberg said that the wave of submissions was almost certainly connected to the recent feedback from the SEC. He explained that the issuers were likely responding to the same set of comments from regulators, which led them to file updates at the same time. And the same analyst said that the move was expected, but still a positive development for those waiting on the XRP ETF. Notably, Bloomberg's ETF research team now places the odds of approval at about 95%. That's damn near 100. And then according to their analysis, Decisions are expected to come in stages, with the first outcomes likely in late October.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Hey, stop. I told you I'm gonna lie. Shh. Okay? Sorry. I was trying my best not to be a Negro.
So you're trying, but
Yeah.
just read that where it says notably Bloomberg's ETF.
Notably, Bloomberg's ETF. No, oh, this is the hold on. Okay, notably, Bloomberg's ETF research team now places the odds of approval at about 95%.
Oh,
According to their analysts, decisions are expected to come in stages, with the first outcomes likely by late October. This bitch about to they about to send this bitch. We going to the stratosphere, gang. And it's gonna be a supply shock.
well. And then they said expectations rise as market responds. Attention is now turning to what an XRP ETF would could mean for the wider market. A report from JP Morgan suggests that the spot XRP funds could attract up to $8 billion in inflows during the first year of trading, fam. This figure would put XRP in line with other leading digital assets that have drawn interest once ETFs become available. The market has already shown signs of reaction. You already know it was up 7%. And then, interestingly, the price lift came not only from the latest filings, but also from comments from Jerome Powell at Jackson Hole conference, which was a couple of days ago. In his speech, he mentioned the monetary policy could come more relaxed in the near future.
Woo. Yeah.
Yep.
So October gonna be interesting, is what you're telling me, or what they telling us in the article.
October could be
I
very.
mean, that is the new fiscal year.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of changes. A lot of stuff gonna be getting passed, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, these ETF approvals, gang.
Yep.
It's gonna be huge. I did text Kurt, so I am waiting on Kurt to text back. Just letting y'all know. I did text Kurt to see if he's free. It is Sunday. A lot of people use Sunday to wind down, so
That's true.
if anything, he'll tell me he'll come on tomorrow or something. But yeah, if Kurt up to it, I'll have him hop on and explain the supply shock and all that to y'all. Will Jerome Powell cut the rates? That's the magical question here. Not magical, that's like the main question here. Is Jerome gonna cut rates? We don't know. We're gonna find out in September though. We don't know. No one has a clue. Like nobody has a clue. Everybody, it's like he is stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I don't know what Jerome gonna do. But I already told y'all I don't trust no white man named Jerome, gang.
Jerome. Jerome. Oh man.
I'm preparing for the worst. Like I told y'all, I think I told y'all this on Friday. I'm preparing for the worst. I'm preparing for I'm preparing for them to increase the rates. So, as far as I'm concerned, just so I don't crash out. I'm prepared for him to say we're actually gonna raise rates. I'm prepared for that to come out of his mouth. Truthfully.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. So yeah, just hang tight. September will be here before we know it. This is pretty much the last week of August. So just hang tight. We about to find out, y'all. We about to find out. But yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, the XRP ETFs definitely should know something. I would say mid-October, maybe even the first or second week of October. Hell, they might even say something at the end of September. We're gonna see. It's about to get interesting though. It's about to get interesting.
Give it some time. I mean, we here now. We about to walk into Q4, pretty much.
Yeah, we are, and be prepared for no rate cuts in 2025. They may be like, yeah, we'll do rate cuts in 2026.
Yeah.
So they may let the rest of this year rock out. You just never know, because what I do know is when Trump goes into midterms, that market got to be up. So I feel like he got to get stuff done and stuff got to move, but he also got to be smart because he needs the market to be working in his favor going into midterms. So that's next November. So you got to take that into account as well. We don't want to be retracing during midterms. Well, I mean, he don't want to be retracing.
He don't. It gotta look good.
Yeah, the market need to be booming during his midterms. So but yeah, so the next article we got a DeFi article. So it says US Treasury's DeFi ID plan is like putting cameras in every living room. So that is a heavy title for an article. Like that's some bold shit to say. So I'm anxious to see what what they talking about in this article. It says critics warn the U.S. Treasury's push to, I guess, to add ID checks into DeFi smart contracts could erode privacy and hollow out permissionless finance. So remember, I told y'all DeFi regulations are underway. They are underway. We just have to get the regulatory framework out of the way, which is why that Clarity Act is going to get passed. I foresee us getting DeFi regulations in 2026. I don't think it's going to happen this year, or if it do, that's going to be quick. But I know DeFi regulations are coming though. So let's see what they talking about. You want to read this? You want me to read it?
I can read it. It's cool.
Okay.
The United States Treasury is exploring whether the identity check should be built directly on DeFi smart contracts, which is a move that could rewrite the very foundations of the permissionless finance. So last week, the agency opened a consultation under the Genius Act, which was signed in July. The act directs the Treasury to evaluate new compliance tools to fight illicit finance in crypto markets. One idea was embedding identity credentials directly into the smart contracts.
Pause right there. Right. Somebody asked us, are we into Metal blockchain? Baby, this was the first platform that talked about Metal blockchain thanks to DeFi King. We was on Metal blockchain before all y'all was talking about it. We got in Metal blockchain early last year. We've been in Metal. All right, go ahead.
D first. Shout out to DeFi King.
Shout out to DeFi King. But yeah, we BlockNation was talking about Metal blockchain before anybody. Yep. Because of DeFi King. So yeah, just to hip you with that. But yeah, go ahead, D.
In practice, this would mean that a DeFi protocol could automatically verify a user's government ID, biometric credential, or digital wallet certificate before allowing a transaction to proceed. Supporters argue that the KYC and anti-money laundering checks into blockchain infrastructure could streamline compliance and keep criminals out of DeFi. Damn.
Wow.
Damn,
hold on. Say that last part again, D. Say that one more time.
I'm going to read it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it again. Supporters argue that building Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering checks into blockchain infrastructure could streamline compliance and keep criminals out of DeFi. So, damn, yo, that's a form of like red line. That's a form of just blocking people from getting a bag and making a plays and shit like that, just because you got a record or something like that. So what? I'm like, what?
No, I think they're talking about the scammers. So like, since you have to KYC and AML, it's going to be impossible to scam. You can't hide behind a wallet or whatever. You have to KYC. So they're saying that's going to keep criminals out of DeFi. So that's
just the ones that want to do stuff.
The ones that's intentionally scamming, okay. Like the people that's scamming now with crypto, they're getting away with it right now, even though we know they know who it is, but they're getting away with it because there's no KYC.
Got you. Yeah.
So I can use my drug money. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. I mean, that's shit we've been talking about. Like, yo, just like y'all gotta figure out another way, man. Because I know a lot of the criminals or a lot of the people that be doing all this illicit activity, they're gonna be like, man, we about to make a shit ton of money on top of money using this DeFi. But if they put this shit in place, then not really, right? Fraser Mitchell, who's the chief product officer at the anti-money laundering provider Smart Search, told Cointelegraph that tools could unmask the anonymous transactions that would make these networks so attractive to criminals. Damn, so they just really are. They reeling them in, yo. So real-time monitoring for suspicious activity could make it easier for platforms to mitigate risk, detect, and ultimately prevent money launderers from using the networks to wash the proceeds from some of the world's worst crimes. Okay, I mean, given what we read in the previous article about, the human T word, that would be good for that, right? Because we know a lot of money is moved around using cryptocurrency, using Bitcoin, stuff like that, using the human T word, right? So DeFi checks protects data or risk surveillance. Let's dig into it. So Mitchell acknowledged that the privacy trade-off, but argued that solution exists. Only the necessary data required for monitoring or regulated audits should be stored, with everything else deleted. Any data that is held should be encrypted at a row level, reducing the risk of a major breach. However, critics say that the proposal risks hollowing out the core of DeFi, right? So I'm not even gonna pronounce this guy's name, Torre, who's the CEO of Ubuntu Tribe, compared the plan to putting cameras in every living room. On paper, it looks like a neat compliant shortcut, but you turn a neutral, permissionless infrastructure into one where is gated by the government-approved identity credentials. That fundamentally changes what DeFi is meant to be. He warned that if a biometric or government IDs are tied to the blockchain wallets, every transaction risks becoming permanently traceable to a real-world person.
That's where all this is going, though.
It is. It is.
Like we can rock out for like if they okay, let's just say we don't get DeFi regulations no time soon. They only gonna let that rock out for so long.
Yep.
Because what's gonna happen is it's just gonna be a lot of crime and scams and fraud stuff going on that they're gonna have to do something. Unfortunately, it's one of them situations. I get what he's saying, and I actually agree. In a perfect world, let's do it like that. But we're not in a perfect world. One, like, you know what I'm saying, one bad apple unfortunately spoils the whole bunch. So all these people gonna be scamming and doing all this crazy shit, like they gonna ruin it, and then we're gonna have to KYC and AML. That's just what it is.
Everything.
That's I feel like that right there is just something we can't avoid. That's not avoidable. It's you know what I'm saying? Like
once all these rules and regulation come into place, like for real,
that was the trade-off. That is what crypto gave up to become mainstream and to become popular. That was the trade-off when they allowed the government or told somebody like Trump to get involved in it. That was the trade-off. But the rest of the world was doing this regardless. This really ain't got shit to do with Trump. I shouldn't even said that. But because the rest of the world's moving on block, they're moving on blockchain. They're moving. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this ain't avoidable for real. Like what, like, and I'm anxious to hear in the comments like how y'all feel about that, because I know that this is a very for some people this is a very sensitive topic. Like I'm actually glad we ain't on the tech guru side of things, because they be going crazy in the comments right now, cussing us out like we wrote the damn article.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I'm saying, fam. They said so. He also said that financial freedom relies on the right to a private economic life. Embedding ID at the protocol level erodes that and creates a dangerous precedence. Governments could censor transactions, blacklist wallets, or even automate tax collection directly through smart contracts. Damn.
I don't think we have. I mean, we keep talking about privacy. I think we have the illusion of privacy.
Oh yeah.
I think we have the illusion of privacy, and I think that's why. So like, because I don't want people to think like I'm cool with the government knowing every transaction we make and everything we do. If I just turn my head right, they just know that it. Like, I'm not cool with any of that. I'm just not delusional and living in a twilight zone about it. Like, I'm more than aware that they listen to our phone calls. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than aware that it's birds outside. It's not really birds. It's really cameras. Like, I can't go too crazy on here, but I'm just aware of the type of surveillance that they think we don't know that they have it and they're using it. Like truthfully, if they wanted to find that boy from Louisiana, they could find him. Like, let's be completely honest here. The boy that got away from jail that they ain't caught yet. Truthfully, if they really wanted to, but see, he probably hiding so well that they just probably like, damn, we can't really justify how we found him. We don't have, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not in denial that we don't really have privacy. Like, we got smart refrigerators. Like, some of y'all got smart refrigerators in y'all house right now. They like literally right now, someone in the government who keeps track of all that shit knows that you're low on eggs and your milk is spoiled. Right now, like, you don't really have privacy. You've given up all your data when you said yes to the terms and conditions. So that's why I don't really get involved in them debates, because I'm like, a lot of y'all are delusional. I don't care how many firewalls you put up on your computer. They know what the fuck you got going on. They know what you're doing.
They know what you're watching, right?
Everything you're doing, gang. If you have an electronic device, they know what you're doing. Like,
why do you think you see certain ads delegated to like what you talk about? And you might have been thinking about it, and then all of a sudden you see an ad. It's getting that sophisticated, fam. I was thinking about some shit the other day, and all of a sudden I seen an ad for it like later on, and I was just like, come on now. I didn't even say it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So yeah, I don't think I agree. I just think I'm just past the point of like being in the twilight zone and being pissed off about it. Where it's like, I know that's why anytime I'm on the phone or I'm talking to people, I be thinking during the comment, even when me and D on the phone, I know they listen to me and D calls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, they listening to everything. Like, even if it's crazy because I could leave my phone in the house, I could go outside and I can talk to my neighbor 3 houses down, and they still gonna hear everything we talking about because I got this damn watch on. Or even if I leave all electronic devices in the house, she leave all her electronic devices in the house. Some bird is on the damn wire thing right here listening. They look like it's nowhere, or it's a smart car somewhere that's picking up on the conversation. All I'm saying is you really don't have privacy. You think you do, but you really truly don't. So I'm just more so like, because I'm so ready for crypto and DeFi and all that shit to be a reality as far as mainstream and take off. Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Go ahead and KYC and AML, because regardless of y'all thinking, they don't know that you just did some scammer fraudy shit using DeFi. They do. They check IP addresses and all that shit. They know exactly who did what, who sent the money from who, where the money came from, and where you got it from. They could trace every dollar back that you have and tell you where it came from. That's reality.
Yeah, and then they just talk about people that, you know, who gets left behind. Another concern is
some were hoping to get the bag before all this came about. True. I got you. Yeah. I can agree with that. I can agree, because I was one of them people too, hoping we got paid first before all the KYC AML shit. 1,000%.
But you just said, that's the trade-off.
Yeah.
Trade-off. Yeah. This is the fucking trade-off. So billions of people globally will still lack formal identification. If DeFi protocols require government-issued credentials, entire communities, migrants, refugees, and the unbanked risk being locked out. It may restrict access for users who prefer to be, anonymous and cannot meet ID requirements. Data security is also a flashpoint. Linking biometric databases to financial activity could make hacks more catastrophic, exposing both money and personal identification in a single breach. Critics stress that the choice isn't binary between crime havens, and mass surveillance. Privacy preserving tools like ZKPs, which is zero knowledge proofs, and decentralized identities, which is DIDs. Standards offer ways to verify eligibility without exposing full identity. So yeah, fam. I mean, we're trending in a way where, this stuff is becoming more mainstream. More people are talking about it, which is exciting. But this is the other side of the coin, where some of you may not be feeling comfortable with it. But at the same time, this is what we kind of signed up for. You got an Uphold account. You got a Coinbase account. This is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
This is what you signed up for.
I mean, D, truthfully, ain't that what we signed up for the moment we started getting smartphones?
The moment you start getting smartphones, the moment you started getting the cable box in your crib, you know what I'm saying? Because remember when we went from analog to digital, remember, even if you didn't have like a digital cable box in your crib, they was like, yo, we're moving from analog to digital. They forced everybody. They was like, we'll give you a free box, right? So now that gave them license to know what you're watching and know what you're tapped into. So you kind of stuff that we just sign off on. That's why your signature is very important, fam. Like stuff that you sign off for is just, it's all your consent, fam. It's all your consent.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So your phones, your computers, your laptops, all this shit, anything that's digital has something in it. Some type of mechanism or something in it where it's just man, we on these webcams and all this shit.
What's that movie Ice Cube just starred in?
War of the Worlds.
Just watch that if you think you got privacy, because that's literally what's going on.
Yeah.
Nothing in that movie, and the crazy part, why I like using that example is because nothing in that movie is nothing that they ain't already doing. That won't even on some futuristic shit. It was literally Ice Cube hacking computers, cameras, whatever, to help his kid. This nigga hacked the whole Tesla. This is why I don't like electric cars. Number one, I just like fast shit, and electric cars ain't fast enough. And two, that shit, and it can be hacked. The car can be, so he hacked the car, which was for a good cause, because he hacked it for his daughter to get the safety. But all that stuff can be done right now. Him just going into her bio lab when she was at college to check on her, he hacked their security system and was looking at her through the cameras. But that, and then I remember one part of the show, in the beginning, if you watch the beginning of the movie, he actually showed a random car that was driving on the highway, and they were using their Bluetooth speaker and talking to someone on the phone, and you could hear the conversation. So you don't have privacy. You don't. You don't. This is this is
This is
what
the
it
cost
is.
of doing business with technology. This is the cost of doing business with any of these companies that facilitate this technology. Apple, I know y'all love Apple, but listen, they know everything, fam. They know everything.
Yeah.
I know y'all love Androids. I know y'all love Microsoft. I know y'all love all these different, sophisticated gadgets and stuff like that. But fam, the more sophisticated it is, the more the more sophisticated, information is going to extract from you.
Yeah. So y'all might as well get over that. So yeah. DeFi, surveillance, KYC, AML. Get used to it, y'all. Like for real, it's coming. It's regardless whether it's coming next year or the year after, it's coming. They're gonna do it. They may not do it soon because a lot of people gonna be bitching, but I feel like we'll see it before 2030 or we'll see it in the 2030s. But we going that KYC and AML is coming on with DeFi.
Yup.
Ain't no point in even complaining about it.
Yup.
Literally, they may let us rock out till 2030 though, just because they want to get off.
They want to get
they want to get there.
I mean, it's still such a small percentage of people that know any of this shit. So
because people know about crypto, but they don't know about DeFi. So it's going to be hella people that come up crazy off crypto, but they didn't even know that they could deploy some of their profits. Notice I said some into some DeFi protocols and create passive income. A lot of them didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know they had this ability. A lot of people don't even know about metal blockchain and loan and all that shit. So a lot of people gonna miss out on even more money just because they ain't aware. That's why I said they may let us rock out till 2030 because they may want to keep that on the hush hush. You know what I'm saying? If you know type shit, which is why we shadow banned. Ever since we started going in on DeFi is when the shadow banning turned up more. I ain't know it could turn up more than what it already was, but it seems like when we picked up, now that I'm thinking about it, when we picked up on the DeFi talk, the shadow banning picked up.
So now that's a fact because we started talking about DeFi more like late last year, earlier this year.
So around, I would say we really, as far as talking about it every day, we probably been talking about it daily since maybe May. Around April or May, and that's really when the shadow ban. Because if y'all remember, at the beginning of the year, we would have 300 or 400 people in the lives.
Oh yes,
300-400. It would be between 350. We would be in that range. It's a Sunday when most people not doing anything, and we can't even have. It's not even 200 people in here. So, they definitely don't want people to know about DeFi. They definitely don't.
Yeah,
definitely don't. So definitely feel privileged and feel like you should be taking advantage of that opportunity. So you definitely need to be learning DeFi because most people don't know about it. But we are doing a class. So today is the last day for the early bird special for the Stellar Ecosystem class. So the link is in the description. The Stellar Ecosystem Yield Farmer Edition class is going to be on September 7th at 7 p.m. So we're going to be showing just yield farming and staking options and all that good stuff using Stellar's ecosystem on the Lobster wallet. So today's the last day for the early bird special. So I would take advantage because at midnight that's changing. So I would take advantage of that because a lot of you guys hold stronghold or a lot of you guys are in lobster. So you definitely want to know how can you be yield farming and earning some APR on some of these profits y'all got or just on your assets in general. Your assets should be working for you. So we just showing different protocols. That's why we keep doing these different classes on DeFi and just showing y'all different ecosystems and different protocols so that y'all can see what's going on. That's all we're doing is showing y'all. We're just showing y'all what's going on and what other people are doing to earn passive income. It's people making thousands of dollars a month off of these protocols.
Yep.
Literally, people have quit. Some people have quit their jobs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just because they're earning yield, their assets are working for them. So, that class is gonna be on September 7th at 7 p.m. So make sure you catch that early bird special before that price change tomorrow.
Somebody said the link is in the bio.
The link is in the bio. So if you're on TikTok, just go to the link in the bio. It'll be my link tree. Click the link tree. And this should be the Stellar Ecosystem Yield Farmer Edition class. The link should be right there. If you're on YouTube, just hit the description. It should be in the description below, and you should be able to see it. Yeah, you definitely should feel privileged. You definitely should feel privileged. Yeah. I'm just reading some comments over here on YouTube. My bad, y'all. That movie crazy. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I might watch it again tonight. I thought it was a pretty straight movie. I feel like it could have been a little bit more action towards the end. They could have did a little bit more right there, but I could tell that budget must have got tight. That budget must have got tight at the end.
What
It was
budget,
overall
man?
a good movie. Like Ice Cube is a really good actor, gang. I'm really impressed with him. And his acting, because he played the hell out of that part, gang. Like, that's crazy. This nigga played a nerdy tech dude. Like,
Yeah,
he played a nerdy
shout
tech hacker dude. Like,
out to
crazy.
Ice Cube, yo. Shout out to Ice Cube, man.
Oh, Kylo said I'm watching now. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you like it. Let me know tomorrow your feedback once you watch it all the way through. Do y'all think they will stake XRP? I think that'll be an option eventually, but I need to see more factual information regarding staking XRP. That's one I'm not finna play with. I feel like it might be some finesse with that, especially because we ain't got no regulations.
Oh
So
yeah. We definitely talked about that shit the other day.
yeah, that's one I ain't really gonna play around with XRP like that, because I don't know where the bread coming from. Like, I don't know where they go with that. So I'm a little weary of that, because the thing is, once you stake and lock some of that shit away and something happens with that platform, your shit gone, gang. Like, is the movie on Netflix? No, I believe, is it on Amazon Prime?
I think it's Amazon.
I think it's Amazon Prime. My nephew had pulled it up for me. I think it was on Prime though. Is Zebec a scam? No. Dude, listen. Once you go do your due diligence, gang, this is why I be telling y'all to research. Once you do some research, if you in the Telegram, all the information is in there.
Catching came up off the back, man.
Gang. My nigga, so I got some people that it went to 0.7. Niggas made a good $7,000-$8,000. Niggas done went and took that same $7,000-$8,000, put it in XRPs. Another nigga went and bought a car. Another nigga said, you know what I'm saying, it got him out the hole. Like, niggas came up off Zebec.
This came up off Zebec.
I think Zebec not done yet. I think when Zebec get that MiCA compliance, they get that ISO stamp of approval, and they if they really serious that they got a Ripple partnership and that's really factual, and Ripple say something, Zebec going all the way crazy, gang.
No.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much all we had this evening or on this Sunday afternoon. We didn't really have too much. We just wanted to catch up with y'all.
Facts.
He put me on the Zebec. I made 500% off that move. 100 exactly. Say he made 500% off that Zebec play game. Niggas was up crazy for sure. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all we had today. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in with us tomorrow. We'll be back on regular schedule. Yeah, so y'all do know we have a new schedule. We're on every day, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. Every day, twice a day. So that's 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, twice a day. So make sure y'all tune in with us. Make sure
beautiful faces twice a day, man.
Share the live out, gang. Let people know. It's not a lot of urban crypto channels like ours. We really just here for to tell y'all what they doing and how crypto moving. We just prove every single day that it's not a scam. Your government's using crypto. Your big banks, the bank you bank with right now, is all moving on blockchain, and we're just showing and telling the process. This will be documented.
They're not gonna last if they're not moving with blockchain. They're not gonna last.
No, businesses. If you got a small business, make sure your systems are compatible with the new system. Make sure your system can accept crypto and stable coins, because if not, you're gonna be struggling here very soon. So make sure you hip to the crypto game. So yeah, share the live out. You know what I'm saying? Get people involved. It's an opportunity here. Don't miss out on it. But other than that, y'all, we'll see y'all tomorrow at noon Eastern. And yeah, we'll have some updates for y'all tomorrow.
All right,
y'all. So we'll see y'all. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Be easy. Stay safe. You know what I'm saying? God bless.
Love. Much love.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Kween and Dean, we build their dreams in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick, don't disrespect yourself and look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. So I with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in the flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set the pace in the hustle at the block to invite. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and
This shit real. We not
build
oh my god.
things
Oh my
in this
god.
crypto world. Good things that